Good afternoon, Mr. Oxford.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
I hear that you are a teacher.
Yes, of course, I'm an English
Okay.
teacher.
Yes, you are an
And,
English teacher.
yeah, and I teach English at Maila Professional School, which is MPS, the best school of languages in Ghana.
Okay. How many years of experience do you have?
Okay, all right. I have been teaching English for 7 years now.
Yes.
So talking about the experience, I have almost 7 years experience in English.
Okay. Okay. I want also know where is located your English school.
Okay, all right. Maila Professional School, known by the name of MPS, is located in Ghana.
Yes.
And specifically at Alaju.
Yes.
So I really don't know how to explain it to you. Okay, all right. We are in Ghana, Accra, and at Alaju.
Okay. All right. So, in your school, I want to also know that if you have some tool which can make students to understand English faster.
All right. So I think that is a very important question, a very nice question as well. So I talked about the English tools that we often use at my professional school some couple of months ago. So I introduced the English books and the English program that we often have at my professional school. So as I said, I've been teaching English for 7 years now.
Yes.
And based on that, the experience has also played a role. So when we talk about tools, I think we don't have any problem on that. Even though we still have something to try to update. But about the tools, yes, of course, we have the English grammar book that is very rich and that is adapted to all the English levels. We have the exercise of the English grammar. We have our reading book, reading and comprehension book. We have our vocabulary book and pronunciation book. So all these tools are used to satisfy our students and make them learn English fast.
Okay. So I have understood. My last question is I want to know which kind of program are you training students?
Okay, all right. So we, as a school of languages, because when we talk about Mayela Professional School as a school of languages, people just state or people just think that we are just based on English.
Yeah.
No, that's not really the case. Even though the vision was about English, because this is the first program that we started. Okay, was English. We started with English as the first program, but we also, in fact, we did many languages such as English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and many others. And besides, in days ahead, in days to come, we are also going to introduce some of the professional trainings that we are trying to study at the market first. But for now, we are specialized in languages.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So I noticed that most of francophone students who come in Ghana to learn English are interested in proficiency. What do you mean by proficiency?
Okay, all right. When we talk about English proficiency, it is a kind of a certificate that is higher or a more superior to what we often give in school of languages. Basically, when you learn English in any school of languages in Ghana, you receive what we call by a certificate. So that proves that you learned English in a school of languages and that you are able to stand as an English person. But when we talk about a proficiency, it is a kind of certificate that is required in most of, of some professional programs. Like in case you would like to travel or you would like to go and continue your studies in a certain university, university which is maybe out of Africa, they might request a proficiency. So it is a kind of international exam, but we also do it in our schools of languages.
Okay. Okay. Is available proficiency in your school?
Yeah, for the time being, yes, it is. But I really don't advise my student to go for proficiency if they really don't have anything to do with it. I think for an English learner, a certificate from a school of languages shows enough that you can speak English. But you can go for a proficiency if you have a program to follow, or maybe if the job or the organization for which you like to work ask for it, then we can encourage you. But in all the possible best, yes, of course, we do it.
Okay. So, and I hear that in city that most of francophone students who come in Ghana, so when they come, they some of them are shy, afraid to come and stand in front of people to speak. And many order your school to them. What do you think about that?
Okay, so about that, it depends. Yeah, it depends on every single body because as we often say, we were not born the same. There are certain people who were born with a certain courage that they can stand everywhere they are. Okay, but in most of the cases, we receive those kind of people when they come to learn English. They come with some problems. Sometimes they are very shy, even to stand and speak English. So we also work on it. We have what we call by public speaking. And these are kind of programs that we also offer in our school just to encourage our students to do more. So in case we get somebody like that who is very shy, then we can still know how to work on it. I think we don't have any problem with that.
Okay.
So thank you.
Okay. So okay, I want to also know that which medicine do you have for them? But once they came here to learn English, even if they had no, they were afraid to stand in front of people to speak. Once they attend your class, they become proud of themselves.
Okay, so there is not really a medicine, or I would say if there is a medicine, so the medicine is about the training. So sometimes we also have to understand certain things. Some students are just shy because they are in lack of knowledge. Yeah, just because they really don't know what they stand for. So we try to work on it in terms of training, and then see how best we can make it. But in any case, this is how we do, and this is our job. Just we cannot talk about the other things in front of the camera, but it is our job, and we deal with it. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so thank you too.
Okay.
And thank you guys for watching. This was our interview with one of our students. So for those who would like to get more videos from the school, please get subscribed and thank you. See you soon.